Why? No, I'm not. I'm not. No, let me do it. Sorry. Let me do it. Please? Yeah, there is. You gotta press the buttons. Danny's fucking it up. Danny. Danny.
Ladies and gentlemen, this year our season depends on the cooperation and support from everyone to follow the safety guidelines set by the Washington Department of Health, the Governor's Office, Washington Interscholastic Activities Association, and Island County Department of Health. As we have seen, the opportunity to play sports can be taken away by the spread of COVID-19. We ask that everyone in attendance wear a facial covering, use proper hygiene, and keep yourself and your family 6 feet apart from other families. Our ability to follow these guidelines will go a long way in determining how much of a season our student athletes will have. Thank you for your cooperation. Welcome to Oak Harbor High School for tonight's soccer match with the Lynx from Linden Christian and your hometown Oak Harbor Wildcats. We will begin by announcing the visiting team's roster. Number 0, Gabe DePias. Number 2, Caleb Van Dyken. Number 3, Lucas Van Hofwegen. Number 4, David Bootsma. Number 5, Cade Van Boven. Number 7, Aiden Veltkamp. Number 8, Tyler Van Hofwegen. Number 9, Lathan Vanderleest. Number 10, Sam Heemstra. Number 11, Peyton Ogle. Number 12, Sam Penner. Number 13, Joseph Cunningham. Number 14, Judah Boma. Number 15, Braden Quick. Number 16, Jude Decker. Number 17, Colton Van Weerthuizen. Number 18, Hendrik Vandervoort. Number 20, Eli Bootsma. Number 21, Zach Bowen. And number 22, Carter Van Loo. The Lynx are coached by head coach Brent DePias and assistant coaches Cody Franson, Butch Kamina, and Jaron Van Loo. Now for your hometown Oak Harbor Wildcats. Number 2, Alex Merrill. Number 3, Kyle Guam. Number 4, James Pinamonte. Number 5, Cesar Osorino Brimos. Number 6, Jesse Vargas. Number 7, Jonathan Tang. Number 8, Justice Garcia. Number 9, Aiden Aguayo. Number 10, Matt Kelly. Number 11, Avi Salinger. Number 12, Jose Osornio Ramos. Number 13, Dylan Radke. Number 14, Daniel Brooks. Number 15, Caden Joy. Number 16, Brody Chowning. Number 18, Jake Weisheimer. Number 24, Marcus Anderson. And number 17, Brandon Gallmeyer. The Wildcats are coached by head coach Jared Fleury and Mike Longborg and assisted by James Croft. Please stand and face the west end of the stadium and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We ask that all fans demonstrate positive sportsmanship during our contest this evening. Please keep comments positive and supportive of student athletes and officials. Thank you for supporting student activities.
As we are trying to get things patched in, it should be good to go before we get things started tonight. Linden Christian will be in their ice white uniforms with dark blue numbers and letters front and back. Oak Harbor in their home purple kits with numbers and letters front and back. Two 40-minute halves in high school soccer. We'll have the running time going on our interface. Avi Salinger. Right, was shot on goal, covered by the keeper. Gave the facing goal, senior for Linden Christian. Marcus Anderson, goal tonight for Oak Harbor, sophomore. Put up to the midfield, trying to get a lead pass. Intercepted by the Lynx. It'll go off a Wildcat shin and be a throw-in for LC. Alex Merrill. Back into the corner, goes over the boundary line, and it will be a goal kick. Linden Christian, Class 1A school. Got a pretty solid football program. Swells boys and girls basketball. Long shot, in and score! Salinger. JT, Jonathan Tang. Midfielder, the junior, puts it in the back of the basket. 1-0 Oak Harbor early in the 4th minute. One 0 Cats early. What a strike by Jonathan Tang. Linden Christian setting up for their first corner kick. And gets knocked out of the 18. Long advance, trying to make the save, and it will go out of bounds for an Oak Harbor goal kick. Head coach for Linden Christian, Brent DeRuyter. Assistants Cody Franson, Butch Kamena, and Jaron Van Loo. JV coach is Chad Fakema. Athletic director is Brenda Terpstra. Yeah, some scholars on this team as well. Young student athletes, 3.5 grade point average and higher. Number of them are 4.0 students. So they're skilled both academically and athletically. Oak Harbor gets it out of trouble outside the 18. Sam Penner. Dump it off back to Peyton Ogle. We got a whistle. Offside. For Oak Harbor High, under co-head coaches Jared Fleury and Mike Lomberg, assistant coach James Croft. Jared Fleury is also the athletic director at Oak Harbor High School. Trainer is Trevor Reed. The principals for Linden Christian, Craig Johnson. And for Oak Harbor, Nate Salisbury. 1-0 Cats in the 7th minute. Anderson on the cover. And we'll get covered with a shot on goal. Off the foot of Sam Penner, midfielder. Our technical director and executive producer on Wildcat TV, Matthew Williams. And the great student athletes getting the hands-on skills with video production, getting their hand in it, participation. Attempted throw in, booted out by the Cats' Matt Kelly. David Bootsma. Dump it off back to Peyton Ogle, junior midfielder on the throw-in for Linden Christian. And another save. For Anderson. Gabe DePuis in goal for LC. Linden Christian throwing with Peyton Ogle. Back to Hendrik van der Voort. Out of bounds for an Oak-Harbor throw-in. Tang, intercepted by LC. Long advance into the midfield, intercepted by the Cats. Aiden Aguayo. Long cross. It goes out of bounds. For Linden Christian throw in. Tyler Van Hofwegen. Jesse Vargas, sophomore forward. Out of the way for, got out of bounds for an LC corner kick. Cunningham goes off the head of a link and out of bounds for an Oak-Harbor goal kick. Approaching the 10-minute mark. Here in the first half, 1-0 Oak-Harbor on a Jonathan Tang goal for the Cats in the 7th minute. Long advance for Tang. And is there going to be a call? Tang looked like he got tripped up by the keeper. That long advance for Oak-Harbor will end up going out of bounds for Linden Christian goal kick. Please. The Cats are offside for a free kick. Linden Christian. Touch up by Van der Voort. Long advance intercepted by the Cats. Jesse Vargas. Dylan Radke. Great challenge for LC. Roll out of bounds. Joseph Cunningham on the free kick. A little over 40 yards from goal. Run up. Lift into the 18. Cat swarm on the ball and will boot it back. Force LC to retreat. Peyton Ogle. Avi Salinger. Very assertive. Interception by Salinger, keeping in play. Tang to Garcia. Cesar Orsonio Ramos. Back to the keeper, and keeper will put it away, out of bounds. Stays in the confines of the fencing. Actually, just went over. A few folks from Linden made the way. And if you're joining us from the fourth corner, Whatcom County, so glad you're with us here on Wildcat TV. Anderson again on the save. High boot. Radke. And out of bounds. Off of the links in the 15th minute. One 0 Oak Harbor. Oak Harbor will maintain possession and have a throw in on the north sideline. Garcia. LC intercepts with Penner. Penner will advance. Van Hofwagen. Not shot right into the arms. Anderson. We got offsides on Oak Harbor. Long feed into LC's offensive third. Castro has set up a wall, a five-man wall. Ball a little over 20 yards from goal. There's the run up high and over the crossbar for a Cats goal kick. Attention teachers, military personnel, active duty and veterans, firefighters, and EMS, law enforcement, and healthcare professionals, you are our heroes. And because of that, Craig McKenzie team needs to talk to you about this free program, Homes for Heroes. You can text GoCast to 59559 right now to get your hero reward. Homes for Heroes' sole mission is to help heroes by providing massive savings during the real estate buying and selling process. Text GoCats, GOCATS, Golf, Oscar, Charlie, Alpha, Thomas, Sam, to 59559 or visit homesforheroes.com. In the 18th minute, shadows taking effect on the pitch. Field turf pitch here at Wildcat Memorial. Advance it, trying to make the advance and denying David Bootsma. Cat defenders and company there to block it off, so it will be a goal, or it'll be a corner kick for Linden Christian. Ben Hofwagen inside the 18. And we got a whistle. Violation on LC. By the offsides. Do you want to find out what's happening in the world of high school sports? Brand new website, OHHSathletics.com. Be in the know before you go to every Wildcat sporting event. Linden Christian may also have a website at golinks.com. GOLYNCS.com. Spread the love throughout the Northwest Conference. Joe Carver on the advance. Salinger. Tang. LC intercepts. Covered by the defenders. They'll make the advance up the midfield where O'Carver will control possession. Cats a throw in. Tang. Right smack in the middle of the circle. LC trying to track it down. It's O'Carver throw in. Amastavi Salinger. They'll have two defenders. Tried to get control of the ball. Didn't quite get the way he wanted it and ends up going over the boundary. For an LC goal kick. Penner. Lead far side. Cats intercept. It'll be an LC throw in. 21st minute. O'Carver 1-2 on the year. Winning their last match last Friday night against Nooksack Valley 3-1. Linden Christian 2-2 on the year. After starting off winning 2-1 over Meridian back in March, falling to Burlington Edison 3-0, defeating Cedro Woolley 2-1, and then losing to Mount Vernon 9-1. Mount Vernon is just absolutely dominant. Shot on goal covered by Anderson. Intercepted by the Lynx. And another great save. Salinger wants to advance. Does so. Just off the byline, LC will boot it out for an O'Carver throw in. Aguayo. Vargas. Back to Garcia. Play out to the far boundary. Long, high, cross, just goes too long. '24th minute. Here on the Cat Patch. 1-0 Oak Harbor. Lead pass goes out. For Oak Harbor, they go on the road on Friday, take on Cedro Woolley. Then next Tuesday, April 27th, at Meridian. It's 5 miles north of Bellingham. It's on the guide. Salinger. Keeper. Puts it near side. Braden Cook out of bounds for a Wildcat throw-in. Cesar Orsonio Ramos. Throw in on the near side. Caswa sets something up. Cesar. And will end up going out of bounds for an LC throw-in. Oak Harbor scoring in the 7th minute. Jonathan Tango. Anderson on a save. Near side, Dylan Radke for Oak Harbor. LC on the cover. Ben Hobwagen. Matt Kelly. Headed by Cunningham. Cats on the advance. There's Salinger. Ball on the near side boundary. LC will boot it out. Avi Salinger, midfielder, just a sophomore, but that kid's he's got some wheels. Really good speed. Jesse Vargas to throw in for the Cats. Radke up on the high cross. Keeper got his paws on it. Long hoof is wide left by Justice Garcia. So Linden Christian will have the goal kick as we are in the 28th minute. 1-0 Oak Harbor. Cats trying to intercept. Braden Cook. Long advance up front. Ball gets over the fencing, gets thrown back in. David Bootsma with the extra work. Throw in by Van Afwegen. And Marcus Anderson on the cover for the Cats. He's been a busy fella today. He's getting peppered by this Linden Christian attack. Ball last touched up by Jude Decker, a freshman. Midfielder. Jesse Vargas, sophomore forward. We'll throw it in for Old Carver. Matt Kelly on his flank left. Quick throw in, tapped out by Cunningham. Wagon. Long advance, intercepted by the Cats. Kelly. Tang. Intercept by Van Afwegen. Kyra whistle a violation, so Linden Christian will have a free kick. 43 yards from goal. '31st minute. Beat inside the 18, tapped out by O'Carver Radke. Salinger trying to get ahead of steam. There's Vargas on a throw-in. Tang with it, near byline. Great dribble, left foot, just high. Goalie got his feet on it. Goalie got his hands on it rather. Tang got a pretty good boot on that. So Oak Harbor will have a corner kick in the 32nd minute. Sophomore forward Alex Merrill throws the right hand up, left boot in. Great cross. Ball is loose inside the 6-yard box. Linden Christian was able to get it out. Bootsma. Penner along the far sideline. Well, incidental contact. Last touched by O'Carver for an LC throw-in on the north sideline boundary. Feldkamp. Cats kick out of bounds. Linden Christian. Lucas Van Afwegen. And the Lynx lose possession. Daniel Brooks, junior midfielder, to throw in for Oak Harbor. Long advance on the lead pass. Here's side, Tyler Van Afwegen. And will end up losing it out of bounds. Jesse Vargas to throw in for Oak Harbor, waiting for better situation. One tap and Braden Kuick kicks it out. Cats will try to throw in again. May have a substitution for Oak Harbor. Indeed, that'll be the case. Jose Arsenio Ramos will check in the game for Oak Harbor in place of Alex Merrill. Jose to throw in for the Cats. That's a hit. Kick. May have been a handball. Indeed, his case, it will be Oak Harbor with a free kick. It's Jonathan Tang getting himself situated. Along the far flank, Kelly. Good idea. Good idea for Jesse Vargas to take that lead pass. Try to get something on it. Goal kick for LC. Salinger. Great ball handling, dribbling skills. Dumped it back to Jose. Lead up front. Scooped up by Gabe DeVries. As it's cooled off just a tad bit. On a Monday night. Just absolutely perfect conditions for spring night. Lynx kick out of bounds. Oak Harbor will throw in. Tang. His place. Jose on the throw in, and Tang mishandled the ball. So quick throw in by LC. In midfield, Penner. Great challenge by the Cats. Vargas. It will be LC. Throw it in. 38th minute. Braden Kuick calling out instructions. Dump it off back to the Lynx defenders. Cats want to intercept, they do so. Go on a counterattack. Salinger. Chip it, got the lead. Can they get it? Can they try to save it? No, goes out. Great hustle on that counterattack. Inside of 2 minutes now. LC might have something going. Tyler Vanafwegen. Only for Anderson to cover once again. Cunningham. Midfield to Jude Decker. Tyler Vanafwegen. Cats keeping out of harm's way. Here's Lucas Vanafwegen, a junior. Brady Gallmeyer in the game for Carver. And inside of 2 minutes here. Plus any stoppage time. 1-0 Oak Harbor. Penner will go for a cross. Deflected by Oak Harbor. Shot. It goes for naught. Made contact on the middle. And that's the whistle for the intermission. So good showing by both clubs early. Well played first half on either side. Let's take an extended timeout. When we come back, we'll set you up with what's happening around the Northwest Conference. And schedule of events coming up this week. From Wildcat Memorial Stadium.
Attention, teachers, military personnel, active and veterans, firefighters.
We'll take an extended timeout. Halftime here at Wildcat Memorial Stadium. Our score, Oak Harbor 1, Linden Christian 0. This is Northwest Conference High School Soccer on Sound Sportsnet, the North Sound's online sports source, and Wildcat TV. Hang on tight.
To get your hero reward. Homes for Heroes' sole mission is to help heroes by providing massive savings during the real estate buying or selling process.
In the small town of Elmira, New York, a boy was born into an all-American family. The odds of him opening his own clothing store at the age of 18? 1 in 138,000. Excited to be a part of pop culture, he packed for the big city. The odds of finding someone to invest in his vision? 1 in 4.5 million. The odds of him achieving his dream in the fashion industry? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 68. I am Tommy Hilfiger, and my family is affected by autism. I encourage you to learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs. Early diagnosis can make a lifetime of difference. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
It's Thursday night, and you're grabbing drinks with some friends. Started off with a pitcher for the table, which quickly becomes 2. There's pool. And there's the photo booth.
All right, everybody squeeze in. Say cheese!
Followed naturally by an order of wings. And another.
Can we get some extra ranch sauce?
Then there's the ceremonial nightcap.
So what are we doing this weekend?
And lastly, it's back to the car, which, if you're buzzed, could be the most expensive night of your life. Getting pulled over for buzzed driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzzed driving, because buzzed driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
People do some pretty cool things in their 40s and 50s, like go back to college, learn to skateboard. Okay, maybe that one's not for everybody, but saving for retirement is. At aceyourretirement.org, you can get on track with your retirement savings no matter your age. Just have a free 3-minute chat with the friendly digital retirement coach, Avo, and receive personalized tips to help boost your savings. Start chatting with Avo today at aceyourretirement.org. A message from AARP and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is Terry Crews, actor, former football player, and father of 5. I'm also an expert on drama. There's the good kind that comes with having a house full of kids, and there's silly drama like the drama around my percolating pectorals. And then there's the drama you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org.
And leave the drama to actors like me.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Back to the Cap Patch Wildcat Memorial Stadium in Oak Harbor. Halftime here in this Northwest Conference boys varsity soccer match. Oak Harbor 1, Linden Christian 0. Oak Harbor scoring in the 7th minute, Jonathan Tang. And that pretty much it. Up and down the field, both teams. Very assertive play on both ends. Marcus Anderson for Oak Harbor in goal. He's getting peppered plenty on shots from the LC Lynx. Let's take a look at what's happening around the spring sports. Oak Harbor baseball winner today over Squalicum, 8-0. Now raising their record to 7-0 on the year. Other events happening around Northwest. In boys golf, Thursday, April 22nd, 3 p.m. start time at Whitby Golf Club with they face Mount Baker, Anacortes, Bellingham, Burlington, Edison, Linden, Mount Vernon, and Cedro Woolley. Monday, April 26th, golf at Avalon in Burlington. Monday, May 3rd, at Linden. And then on Thursday, May the 6th, at Ferndale. In girls golf, coming up tomorrow, girls golf at Avalon Golf Course in Burlington. Tuesday, April 27th. In Bellingham. Sutton Valley Golf Course. And Tuesday, May 4th, girls golf wraps up at at the acclaimed Whitby Golf Club. All golf matches start at 3 p.m. Girls softballs coming up this week. Doubleheader. Actually, I beg your pardon, making a single game on Tuesday, April 20th. Oak Harbor welcomes Mount Vernon, and Saturday, April 24th, a doubleheader at Seaholm. Then a doubleheader the following week, Thursday, April 29th, on the Wildcat Diamond against Cedro Woolley. Doubleheaders at Bellingham against Squalicum on Monday, May 3rd, and Wednesday, May 5th, a doubleheader here at home against Blaine. And boys track. Boys track coming up. Linden Christian to host the meet on the 22nd. Start time at 4 p.m. Wednesday, April 28th at Civic Field in Bellingham. April 30th, that's a Friday. That's the Burlington Edison Track Varsity Relays at Kirkby Field. Burlington Edison JV Track invite on Tuesday, May 4th. And then boys track meet Friday, May 7th here on the track here at Wildcat Memorial Stadium. And girls varsity track. Girls track travels to Linden Christian, host a meet on the LC track Wednesday, April 28th at Bellingham. The Burlington Edison Track Varsity Relays Friday, April 30th. Burlington Edison JV track meet Tuesday, May 4th, and final track meet for the girls here at Oak Harbor Friday, May the 7th. Girls tennis. Tennis match on Wednesday, April 21st here at Oak Harbor against Mount Vernon. On the road Friday, April 23rd at Squalicum. Monday, April 26th, a little trip down south on the island to South Whitby on Max Wellington Road. Wednesday, April 28th at Cedro Woolley. Then the final home tennis match against Anacortes. And girls tennis wraps up Wednesday, May 5th on the road at Burlington Edison. So Oak Harbor will start the second half. One 0 Oak Harbor. Jonathan Tang. And the goal in the 7th minute as the sun slowly works its way over the top of the trees to the west of us. And the stadium lights taking effect here. Bootsma. Lougheed far side. Cat defenders right there to cover. Vargas. Jonathan Tang. Near side. couldn't make the save. Brooks couldn't keep it in bounds. LC that would throw in. Sam Hamstra, midfielder defender, junior for the Lynx. Cunningham. Great challenge applied by Dylan Radke. Garcia. Lynx intercept. Cats in control on the far sideline. So Carver will get themselves situated for a corner kick. Long advance for Linden Christian. Bootsma. Linden Christian for a corner kick. Captain Tyler Benobwagen. And LC could not take advantage of it. So Marcus Anderson will have a goal kick for the Cats. LC in the middle of the D. Cats will intercept. Try to go for a counterattack. Tang. Boy step for step. Here's Ma. Idea for Dylan Radke. He wanted to get the lead, but there was nobody up front to take advantage of it. Feldkamp. Has covered. The shift. Kelly on the advance. Putting a hoof on it was Tang. 2 bounce. And covered by Gabe Diapuis. LC quickly on the advance. And a whistle. So it'll end up being an LC corner kick. Joseph Cunningham, junior midfielder. Long kick, cross, covered, saved by Anderson. Long throw by Anderson, headed out for an Oak Harbor throw-in in front of the LC bench. 1-0 Cats. 7-minute goal by Jonathan Tang. Long feed, cross. There's Tang. Outside the 18, he's tripped up. He's going to get a penalty. Yes! They will put it to the spot. Caleb Van Dyken tripped up Jonathan Tang. Now O'Carver has the opportunity to extend the lead. Midfielder Jonathan Tang, a junior. He'll wind up. He'll wind up outside the 18. Ball on the spot. Boot back, score! Jonathan Tang. Sweet kick. In the 48th minute. 2-0 Cats. Say, friends, is your student falling behind or struggling with their coursework? Well, your locally owned Sylvan Learning Center of O'Carver is here to help. Certified Sylvan teachers are available for homework support, college test prep, personalized learning plans, and more. Give Sylvan a call at 360-675-8010. Area code 360-675-8010, or email to OHSylvan. It's S-Y-L-V-A-N. OHSylvan@gmail.com. With 9 branches to serve you, Savvy Bank is your locally owned community bank. We believe that when everyone becomes savvy about their finances, our entire communities benefit. Call or stop by our O'Carver branch or any of the 9 branches throughout Northwest Washington, and our friendly staff will show you how to bank savvy. For additional information, visit savvybank.com, SAVIBANK, savvybank.com, member FDIC. And if you're just so frustrated with your current software solution that you can just throw your chair across the room, well, Pike 13 can help. Cloud-based Pike 13 scheduling and client management platform is simple and easy to use. Let us take some of the administrative burden so you can get back to your clients with Pike 13. 50th minute here at Wildcat Memorial Stadium in O'Carver. Host Wildcats leading the Linksome Linden Christian 2-0. As the sun begins to set, the lovely hues of white and pink and blue and it's a lovely time in Old Glory. Full floral. Right just to the left of the scoreboard. Sam Hermstra checks out. Lucas Vanavegen back in. for LC. And you want to find out what's happening in the world of Oak Harbor High School athletics, log on to oakharborathletics.com, and all the matchups have links to the other schools as well throughout the Northwest Conference. Oak Harbor. Lead pass intercepted by Matt Kelly. Kick it out. Here's LC trying to weave through. Cat defenders get it out. Get it out of danger, out of the 18. Go out of bounds. Next home game for Oak Harbor will be Saturday, May 1st against Bellingham. 4 p.m. start time. LC for a corner kick. Once again, Joseph Cunningham. Lead across through cross mouth of goal and goes out of bounds. Oak Harbor Athletic Department is extremely thankful for each of the sponsors. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor of Oak Harbor High School Athletics, please contact the athletic department. '54th minute. Kelly will on a goal kick. Tang. Intercepted by Velkamp. LC wants to get something going, and right there, Anderson on the cover. Caught on line drive. Salinger. That's a violation. It'll be LC with a free kick. Henrik Vandervoort puts a long one into it, right into the hands of Anderson. LC trying to keep it alive. They do so. Aiden Velkamp. Long kick high over a crossbar. a shot. Peyton Ogle. So Carver on the road. Friday, April 23rd at Cedro Woolley, and on the road at Meridian, Tuesday, April 27th. LC kicking it out of bounds. So Carver will have a throw-in situation for Daniel Brooks. Penner with a long advance and could not keep it in bounds. Next home game for Oak Harbor will be Monday, May 3rd against Burlington Edison. That's 2 weeks from tonight. Saturday, May 1st, Bellingham is here, so basically Oak Harbor will play 2 games in the span of 3 days. Saturday, May 1st, next home game against Bellingham, and then Monday, May 3rd against Burlington Edison right here on the patch. Vanderleest, Lathan Vanderleest, junior defender. Long advance up front, Kelly. Kelly will boot it out of harm's way. And Kelly kicked that ball so high, so hard. It ended up at the mouth of the bus loop. We cleared 2 fences. There's a little bit of a breeze coming from the west-northwest. The corner mishandled by the Lynx for an Oak Harbor goal kick. So we approach we're in the 60th minute in this Northwest Conference soccer match. Jonathan Tang with goals in the 7th minute and 48th minute. We have Oak Harbor with a 2-0 lead. Vandevort. Oak Harbor volleying it out. Gets it to the midfield with Jonathan Tang. Right smack in the middle of the circle. The Oak Harbor call for offside. So LC with a free kick right about 9 o'clock. Nine o'clock on the dial, the big circle right smack in the middle of the field. As Wildcat Memorial Stadium. The field runs east and west. Long stride by Vandervoort. Cunningham. Top to Kewick. Penner. Along the far boundary. Trying to get across. And scooping up right there is Anderson. Cats quickly on the advance. It's Tang. Great challenge by Lucas Van de Vegen. There'll be a Wildcat corner kick. Jonathan Tang. Scoring in the 7th minute and on a penalty kick in the 48th minute, giving Oak Harbor 2-0 lead. Here's the cross. That goes out of bounds, and we'll do it again. Another kick. Cross just wide of mouth of goal. Aiden Aguayo in the neighborhood for Oak Harbor. Now a goal kick for Linden Christian in the 64th minute. Jonathan Tang leaks it up the middle. Caleb Van Dyken. Covered by the LC defense. Long lead pass. Penner. Kelly right there for the Oak Harbor to defend. Zach Owen for LC. Kelly will work it to the midfield. Salinger. David Bootsma back into the Linden Christian lineup, replacing Zach Owen. Bootsma intercepted by Dylan Racky. Vargas. Kelly long lead. Here's Jonathan Tang. Salinger. Salinger will give it a boot and doinks it off of the goal post, the football goal post. Avi Salinger, sophomore. I think he might be looking. He may be looking to get a position of football. Not only as a receiver, but as a kicker. He's got a pretty good leg. Matt Kelly handled the kicking duties for Oak Harbor in the shortened football season. Cats want to go on the attack. Daniel Brooks. Just outside the 18. Tang. Loop back. Speeding down the far boundary, keeping it in play. Venevegan. Shot wide right. Jude Decker. Had that look. It's like, yeah, I wanted that. He had an opportunity. But just put it wide right. Oak Harbor goal kick, Matt Kelly. 68th minute, this Northwest Conference boys varsity soccer match. Owen. Cats kick out of bounds. LC throw in on the near boundary. On the south boundary, as if from the press box, we face north. Kelly, the long lip. Lead pass going up forward. Here comes Salinger. Two defenders. Top of the 18. Deflected. Right had a stave by Salinger. Owen checks out for Linden Christian. Sam Penner returns. Linden Christian is a junior-laden squad. They have 5 seniors, but a lot of juniors. Peyton Ogle to throw in for the Lynx. Challenge for the ball, Jude Decker. Cat defender, Cesar Orsonio Ramos. Long feed. LC defenders right there. Feed up front. There's a shot on goal. Yeah! Brandon Gallmeyer. 1-7 from long range. In the 71st minute. What a feel good for a freshman to hit one for your club. That'll be about 25 plus yards out. Brandon Gallmeyer, goal. 3-0 Cats in the 71st. We've been quite fortunate to have really good weather over the past week and a half. A little hint of maybe tidings for summer weather down the road. Generally cooler, 5 to 10 degrees cooler here on North Whidbey Island versus the mainland on Skagit Valley. Gets pretty doggone warm. So Alex Merrill checks out. Brody Chowning, sophomore defender, in for O'Keimer. Long throwing for the Cats. Working on the far flank. Bootsma. And Jonathan Tang. Kick out of bounds for an LC throw-in. The 75th minute. O'Keimer 3, Linden Christian 0. Cats intercept, trying to get something going. I'm working on the flank on the far side. There's the freshman again, Gallmeyer. It's right in the goal. Right in the goalie. Gallmeyer, he's a scrappy little fella, ain't he? Got some good wheels, ball handling skills. Not afraid to turn it up a notch. Keeps things in control. Point blank range shot by LC, denied by Anderson. LC corner kick. Benevagen. Cats headed out. Boom, ball too wide. LC trying to get a little something going in their direction. Down 3-0. Chip across, so Carver gets it out of the 18. Trying to chase, he's ball hawking. Dylan Radke. Carver on a free kick. As we're approaching the 78th minute. 3-0. Kelly will head Salinger. Ball loose. Bella score! How about that? That's the icing on the cake. In the 78th minute. 4-0 Cats. Kelly. As we're inside of 2 minutes. Kelly loses out of bounds for an LZ throw-in. Wasting no time. LC wanted to get one through. Marcus Anderson for the save. Carver might want to try to turn it up a notch one more time. LC intercepts. Pass goes too long. Trying to make the save. Aiden Velkamp. Tang the throw in for O'Carver. Great dribbling on the part of Justice Aguayo. And the Puis covers for LC. Again, inside of 2 minutes. Long shot outside, great cover, getting a pause on it. Anderson finishes the job. Velkamp. Works it down the near sideline and rolls over the end line for a goal kick. only a matter of time now when the official's whistle will go.
Thank you to the official sponsor of Wildcat Athletics, the Craig McKenzie team. We also thank Savvy Bank, Pike 13, and Sylvan Learning of Oak Harbor for their support of Wildcat Athletics.
There's a goal kick by Kelly. There's a 2-on-1 shot, score. So Linden Christian gets one on the board. David Bootsma. For LC in the 80th minute. LC wants to go on a counterattack again. Van de Vegen. Cats intercept. Long lead pass. Collision. It will be Oak Harbor at possession. Free kick. 35 yards out. Chip along the far sideline, cross. Three whistles, that's it. Full time. Final score. Oak Harbor 4, Linden Christian 1. Scoring summary of this match, 7th minute, Jonathan Tang scoring the first goal. 48th minute, Tang followed that up with a penalty kick. Goal, 2-0 Cats. Brendan Gallmeyer in the 71st minute, scoring the third Cats goal in the fourth. The 78th minute, Avi Salinger put the Cats 4 up, and then David Bootsma scoring the lone goal in the 79th minute for Linden Christian.